Hello students, we are going to discuss about control of indoor air pollutant. Control method. There are three basic control methods for lowering concentration of indoor air pollutant. First control measure, source management. It includes removal, substitution and enclosure of sources. It is the most effective control method where it can be applied practically. Example, US Consumer Product Safety Commission recommend installing carpet that are low volatile organic compound emitters. So the volatile organic compound is nothing but quickly converted into gas, volatility, and encourages consumer to ask retailer or installer about the carpet industry voluntary green label program for new carpet. According to the carpet industry, the green and white logo displayed on carpet sample inform the consumer that the specific manufactured product has been tested by an independent laboratory and has met the criteria for very low emission, that is green environment. Are you clear or not? Okay, this is one of the control method. Next control measure, engineering control. Local exhaust such as canopy hood is very effective in removing point sources of pollutant before they can be dispersed into the building indoor air. So it is a device containing mechanical fan that is hang above the stove. It removes smoke, heat by evacuation of the air and filtration. Are you clear or not? Okay. So next one, general dilution ventilation. When properly designed, operated and maintained, control normal amount of air pollutant. Well designed and functioning HVAC system, heating, ventilation and air conditioning system control temperature and relative humidity level to provide thermal comfort. Distribute adequate amount of outdoor air to meet the ventilation need of building occupant and also dilute and remove odor and other contaminant. HVAC is the technology of indoor air vehicular environmental comfort. Its goal is to provide thermal comfort and acceptable indoor air quality. Next control measure, air cleaning. Air cleaning primarily involves the removal of particles from the air as the air passes through the heat ventilation air conditioning equipment, that is HVAC equipment. Most HVAC system filtration provided to keep dirt off of coil surfaces to promote heat transfer efficiency. Most dirt absorbed around air supply diffuser in a sealing result from entrainment, that is trapping of dirt particles in the space that accumulate there because of poor housekeeping. Administrative control, this is one of the control measure. Work schedule. Through scheduling, manager can significantly reduce the amount of pollutant exposure in their building. For instance, first one, eliminate or reduce the amount of time of your worker is exposed to a pollutant. Scheduling maintenance or cleaning work to be accomplished when other building occupants are not present. Next one, reduce the amount of chemical being used by or near worker. That is the limit of amount of chemical being used by the worker during maintenance or cleaning activities. Control the location of chemical use. So this is perform maintenance work on movable equipment in a maintenance shop as opposed to the general area, or locate the equipment, that is printer or copier, in a separate room. Are you clear or not? Okay. For education, education of building occupant regarding internal air quality is also important. If occupants are provided with information about the sources and the effect of pollutant under their control, and about the proper operation of the ventilation system, they can alert their employer or take action to reduce their personal exposure. Housekeeping. Housekeeping practices should include preventing dust from entering the environment. Example, walk-off mat system. Removing dust once it is in the building, disposing of garbage. Seeking professional assistance. Some indoor air problems can be resolved when good practices are put in place to control contaminant, and building personnel follow good housekeeping approaches. Other problems may be difficult to resolve, however, and may require outside assistance. This is one of the control measures. Examples of expert structural engineers address issues with structural elements such as corrosion problem in a building foundation. Architect responsible for designing the building envelope and can mitigate water intrusion problem by designing vapor barriers. Mechanical engineer test and balance heating, ventilation, air conditioning system, and may be able to assess and recommend repair or replacement of HVAC system and local exhaust ventilation system. Industrial hygienists, they assess general internal air quality parameters such as air changes in a building, carbon dioxide level, carbon monoxide level, and other indoor pollutants, and also evaluate contaminant level. So within tolerance level. Are you clear or not? Okay. Thank you for your attention.